Okay. So I know if you're either a Vanguard fan or an anime fan, we have come together now. So imagine your favorite MC gets teleported into the world of Cardfight Vanguard and has to pick which nation, which is basically like a country. They have beliefs and they have playing and they have like their own styles. So if the character had to be put into a nation, so I'll explain the few nations. There is Dragon Empire, which is a bunch of dragons, which none of these main characters really are dragons, but I'd like to say Dragon Empire's bold passion. Next is Stoicheia, which definitely pictures freedom and emotional bonds between people. Stoicheia is basically a bunch of animals and a bunch of nature. Next is Keter Sanctuary. It's knights, heroes, so nobility and kindness. And next is Dark States. This one is chaos, inner darkness, and raw power. So this is probably where like some of the like less moral main characters go. And next is Brandt Gate, which is basically essentially a bunch of like extraterrestrial beings. So like, you know, anything like magic but backed up with science would go in here. Think Edward Elric. And those are the 5 nations, or 6 I think. But how I will be basing off the main character is 1, their fighting style and their personality. So first off, let's start with Dragon Empire. So for Dragon Empire, you have Naruto. The reason why I think is because he has a bold passion to become Hokage, and definitely his abilities, which is Kurama, is definitely for it. Next is Goku. So there's lots of Dragon Ball symbolism in everywhere in Dragon Ball, and he's a martial artist. And also he has like these power-ups. So there's this one card in Vanguard that he keeps evolving, which is called Virina. So it reminds me of Goku in a sense. And next is Natsu Dragmeal. He's a fire dragon slayer, so he was raised by dragons. I think that's enough. And also he's like the casual, normal shonen MC, so I think that's enough to say it. And next is Stoicheia. So this one's a interesting take, or not really interesting. Monkey D. Luffy. He has monkey in his name, but also because he has a deep connection to the sea, even though he can't swim in it really. And he has a carefree spirit, which is what Stoicheia really embodies. Next is Gon Freaks. His abilities, last time I checked, is... So there's like the rock, paper, scissors ability. I'm not cut off, but I think the reason why I chose Gon Freaks is because of his innocence and his natural strengths, you know? Also, I think Nen is a reflection of nature, like nature's things. Nature's concepts or something like that. And next is Ash Ketchum. Reason why is because he really loves animals, and that's enough reason. He has deep friendships and bonds. Of course, I wouldn't be saying like, oh, his abilities are Charizard, his fighting styles Charizard. Nah, it's just, he just really likes animals, you know? Next is Keter Sanctuary. So Tanjiro Kamito. The reason why is because he's a pure-hearted person and actually wields swords. Like in Keter Sanctuary, some people do wield swords. Next is Midoriya from My Hero. He inherits powers, which is what I mean. It's like a noble lineage, right? And he always strives to meet his ideals. Next is Asta. He wields a sword and he's actually courageous. He never gives up, and he's just a very nice guy, you know? Next is Chaos Dark States. Ichigo Kurosaki, Reaper of Souls. And also it just fits his aesthetic and fighting style with his bunkai. And what's that thing called when he turns into not a Soul Reaper, but when he becomes, I forgot what it's called. Wait, I'll put a picture on screen. When he gets consumed by something. And then next is Yuji. It's probably because of Sukuna, the cursed energy. It kind of embodies Dark States. And if we were to play... wait, let me go back to Dragon Empire. So each one of these guys as decks So Naruto would probably be a deck with assistance from Kurama. Goku would probably be a deck where he has many forms, like Dragonic Overlord. Natsu would probably be a deck. That'd be interesting. It could be probably like a deck like Shaman King where it relies on his friends, but also he has like other forms as well. So it's like a mix of Naruto or not really Naruto, yeah, somewhat Naruto, and Goku. So for Monkey D. Luffy, it's definitely the gears. So he has a lot of things. For Gon, maybe it would be an order deck. It would use some orders. Like orders are cards. Orders are cards that can help. So it's like, you know, each form he has, right? Like his attacks, they could all be like things that help him, assist him. And Ash Ketchum, he just has the Pokemon there fighting for him as well. Next is, and then after for Tanjiro, I think it could be like a pair of like Nezuko and him and some of his friends, right? And then for Midoriya, probably some of his, probably would rely on orders as well, which is orders are like side cards. So that's like, it's like the equivalent of trainer cards in Pokemon. And then Asta, he wields, so for Asta, it would probably be, he'd probably have like orders as well and some support cards. And then going back to Ichigo, right? So he'd probably have different forms, probably have orders for his Bankai, and next for Itadori. So it'd probably be something like Sukuna and him, like probably something similar to 2 grade free cards in one. So like there's different forms, right? And then for Saitama, this deck would, the reason why I put him here is because he's honestly like, he's so sad and he gives literally some humanity for strength, but he's just a chill guy as well. He has an existential crisis and his deck would probably be something like, I don't know, there'd probably be a bunch of orders, and when you have that much orders in your order zone, you win because Saitama is just so overpowered. I don't know why he'd go into Vanguard. And now for Brandt Gate. So this is what I said, it's like alien forces, right? Eren Yeager. So surprisingly in Attack on Titan, they who do have a bunch of like, they explain their logic, you know, like unlike other anime. Also, it's like it matches Brandt Gate because they're like a bunch of people that are like aliens and judge on the side. So it's very nice. And then next is Light Yagami. He has a supernatural notebook called Intellect and God Complex. So it's very Brandt Gate-like, and Edward Elric. So the reason why this is because of the science and the mysticism, which is really good for Brandt Gate actually. Also his character is very good as well. Alright, thank you for watching. So if you want to get to Cardfight Vanguard, here's a video on how you can make a budget deck, and I'll make a video on the channel how you can actually get into it. So thank you for watching, have a good day.